guys, I'm here with a new sketchbook video. I know this has taken forever. I am now considering this the April sketchbook video. I am so sorry I missed March. I think I missed March. Just things have been so busy, but now it's calmed down. You know, I got everything done, so now I have time to work on my stuff, to work on DeviantArt, to work on Tumblr things, to work on my AUs a little bit more and get more attentive to that. So, as you can see, there's only one sketchbook because apparently I have not been obviously working in it too much due to all the busyness and what have you. So, yeah. Let's just get started. But this is not the only thing I have to show you. There's other things right next to me that are like school art projects, that are like personal art projects and stuff like that I would like to show you just to make up for this one. So yeah, let's just get started. So I think last time, as you can see by my thing, we ended on this page, and apologies, I'm kind of sick right now. I'm not feeling too well. Not feeling too shabby. So, right. So here, I was gonna make like a little timeline for the fairy AU. So this is Romano. This was like a little experimentation kind of thing. So like it would go from his little baby years all up to where he is now. And I really like how this came out. I think I'm going to ink it, color it, and maybe do a Spain one, maybe do a few more ones. And yeah, I really like the baby. Oh, he's so cute. I like how that one turned out. So, really, really like it. And I wasn't sure if it was going to work because, excuse me. Wait, hold on. Never mind. Yes, hold on. I showed this to you upside down, didn't I? I did. Still getting used to this camera. Okay, here we go. Get a good look at it. Alrighty. Still a little baby down there. Alright, I am so sorry about that. Okay, still trying to get used to this camera because my phone was a little bit upside down. Alrighty. This was planning for my 3 deadly sins. As you can see, I kind of abandoned this and went to something else, which was this. Excuse me. Wait, am I showing this to you upside down? I don't understand. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, This camera's kind of confusing me a little bit. Okay, hold on. Let me see my surroundings. Okay, yeah, this way. Alrighty. So I was showing to you, whatever. Anyways, yeah, this was the whole planning process. This is, some of you may have seen the finished pieces on my Tumblr and DeviantArt. I will show them to you now because I know that the pictures in there were not very good. So it's better to see them in real life rather than that. This is something I drew in Belize. I was kind of bored, so didn't want to like go all out. You have people staring at me. Some more planning. This is an illustrated comic view of my trip. If I can get that little part in there, that would be great. Okay. Right. So this is day 1. I got sick on the plane. Day 2, we were like in the jungle area. Day 3, we went to the really adrenaline activities, cave tubing, zip lining, yep, all that stuff. And then day 5, we went to our new hotel, which was kind of nasty, not gonna lie. No, not the hotel was nasty, just like the ocean was kind of nasty because like the seaweed was in there and it smelled so bad. And day 4, I'm going a little bit backwards here. Day 4 was when we went to like kind of like the educational activities, butterfly exhibit, survival hike, and stuff like that. The butterflies were beautiful. Didn't want me touching them touching me. So, I went to go see Cinderella. I think it was Sunday. Today's Thursday, right? Sunday, Thursday, like 4 days ago. And probably one of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen. They did a really great job creating the atmosphere. And being the nerd that I am, I wanted to make a crossover. So this is what the crossover I am currently working on now. This is when they're at the ball and she's like, they're all staring at you, and he's like, believe me, they're all staring at you or looking at you. And then this was the design for Romano's dress. It's just like a suit, and it's got like a cape, but that's connected to like his cuffs. Yeah, and there's little fairy godmother Belgium. And then we got this picture. I'm sure you've all seen this one. Maybe some of you, some of you have or haven't. And that was a thing for that one comic. And that is basically it for this. For this, because I still got a long ways to go. This sketchbook was due 2 days ago, but I wasn't in class for like 2 days because, number one, I'm staying home from school right now because I am kind of sick, and I was in like a convocation thing for like the 15 minutes. So, yeah. So now I'm going to show you all my individual pieces, and let's just get with that. So these individual pieces are pieces that are like independent projects. They're not really sketchbook projects. They're more like illustration projects and stuff like that. As you can see, this is my animation. I did complete it. I don't know if I showed you. I know I showed you, well, yeah, I showed you like it all put together because I posted a video on it. But these are all the frames. Whoops. Definitely took a really long while. These are not in order, but that's okay. So I wrote down how much it took. It was, all these took 61 frames, and yeah, I labeled what all the frames were, and the total time for all this, not the video because I looped it, but all of this was 5 seconds. So you are looking at 5 seconds of animation right now, which is, you know, for 5 seconds, it's not that bad. I know there's been more frames for just a single second, so I think I did pretty good in managing my paper skills. And this is something that I was planning to put in my portfolio, but never got the time to do it. This is kind of like a corpse bride kind of thing, but this is a skeleton. Over here you see like a graveyard. This is the bride feeding the skeleton a piece of pastel, which is cake in Spanish if you don't know. So if you can get a better look at it, whoops, going the wrong way. Yeah. Don't know if I'll finish it, maybe in the future. And then I told you I was going to show you this like last video, but I completely forgot about it. I was going to put this in my portfolio too, but I was a little bit too frightened because these are really extremely fragile, and there's like a little thing of glue right here. So this is, I think I called this like the death fairy, kind of like whatever she touches dies. You can kind of tell if it's a fairy if you like remove some of the flowers. Over here you can see her wings, and the concept of this was like to take like these plastic flowers and like they're nice and pretty, and then you slowly get to the top and they're writhing away, they're burned, they're kind of disgusting, they look like their life is really ending. And then like up here, I don't know if you can see it, but like right here is like a little bird skeleton. That's her little pet bird that I gave her. So yes, that's one of those. Be very careful with that. And then the final one is the project that I just finished. It's been completely taking my time up. It was the 7 Deadly Sins and personification concepts. So what I did, this was the original concept. So I was going to take these 2 rectangle, traditional portrait stuff and just make the 7 Deadly Sins as I saw them. But I really like how lust turned out, but then when I got to greed, I felt like it got a little repetitive, and I felt like this was not gonna work because I do this all the time. I do this on my DeviantArt. I make stuff like this 24/7, so why do I need to make 7 of them just the same thing? So what I instead did, because I am a daredevil and want to do things differently, I made circles instead of rectangles. If I can kind of, ooh, look at the peacock feathers. Okay, so these are extremely fragile. I have to be very careful with them because I have not turned them in yet. Nobody has seen them, and they have not been graded, so I have to be extremely careful. So I turned them into these little circles, and what I did was I layered them. Wow, this smells really bad. Okay, I love to work with nail polish, people. That's kind of my trick of the trade, nail polish. And once you put a lot of it in it, it smells really bad. So I'm just going to cover my nose while I go through this. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and I layered them. I was kind of inspired by Brittany Lee, not that I'm already inspired by her. She's a concept artist at Disney, and she does some of these paper illustrations where she layers the paper to make a full illustration. It kind of looks like it pops out at you, so that's kind of what the theme I was going for here. And if you like turn it sideways, you can kind of see the layering. I didn't do too much because it was the paper was kind of thin already. So, well, this isn't paper, this is illustration board. And let me tell you, that was extremely difficult to cut out, but in the end it turned really nice. And then I went out to Michael's, and I got some of the scrapbook paper, and just to like put it in the background, and oh, my thing came off. Just to put it in the background and to kind of make it pop a little bit more. So yeah, this one is Greed. Maybe if you can guess them before I say them. This is Greed. She's probably one of my favorites. I really like her outfit design. And I did indeed design all of these myself. Yep, totally from my imagination. This one is Envy. I really like how the snake came out. I did not do this texturing myself. This is the, I found this texture scrapbook paper at Michael's. And then, I don't know if you can see it, but his eyes are made from gold leaf. So it kind of gives that, Lord help me, kind of gives it that, like pop, attention point, I guess you could say. And her hair is kind of falling off. I'm kind of sad. I gotta put that back together a little bit. Not very keen on her design. It kind of like meshes with the frame just a little bit. Kind of looks like a morbid rainbow dash in my opinion. But whatever. Wrath is probably the most fragilist because her frame broke while I was trying to burn her frame. No surprise there. I don't know what I was expecting. But yeah, hers is probably the most fun because I did get to deal with fire again. Her little curtain is kind of burnt. There's still little things I have to get off. Yeah. I really like how her frame is. Definitely went to town on that one. Maybe if you can just see her character design a little bit better. Alrighty. And then, whew, okay, it's good now. This is Lust. This is the original concept I went for and before I changed it. So as you can see, the rose bush is still in there, and all of that. Her design is the same as the original. So yeah, yay! She looks good. She looks good. This is ooh, kind of sticky. This is Gluttony. Kind of not one of my favorites because she is kind of plain. I kind of cut out all of these cupcakes and cake and cherry just to make her pop out a little bit, but to no avail, I suppose. She kind of ate her frame a little bit. I'm trying to tilt it to see if you can get that illusion of like the popping outness. Popping outness. This is Sloth. She is probably one of my favorites again. And she reeks of nail polish. She is very, very glittery. I did put glitter on all of them. Just the moon itself is very glittery, but the most glitteriest is Greed naturally. So, of course, Greed has to be the sparkliest. So, this is like the back area. Not very pretty from the back. But, yeah, and then I put like this little thing of fabric, which I had to cut off those flyaways because they keep bothering me. But yeah, that's acts like her little blanket thing. Yep. And I cut off this area because the point is these sins are supposed to go in a certain order. So it's kind of looking like this. Like Gluttony is kind of eating her frame. And now it looks like a moon shape, which is quite like it's supposed to be. And Pride, I went out and I got these peacock feathers. Yeah, just to put the whole look together. Because peacocks are a symbolism of pride, if you don't know. So this is Pride. I was going for like, for her character design, I was going for like a Greek goddess kind of vibe. Not that Greek goddesses have a lot of pride, but kind of like she feels like she is a Greek goddess. She is a goddess herself. And these little diamond things, I put them in there just for like the illusion to put like the sparkly things on them, but then I changed them into like eyes because I thought it was a clever idea because like Pride is supposed to be all about me, and you're supposed to no, it's all about me, all the attention needs to be about me, I'm the center of attention, so these are like eyes, paying attention to her, I guess. And she's kind of glittery, not very keen on her background right here. Probably should have done something else, but I put it in there just to match her her gloves and her little hair thing right there. So yeah, lots of purple. That's the back. Not very pretty. But yeah, she doesn't have a lot of depth herself, but like when you put it on here, there's like this big like empty space right here. Like you just can fit your hands under there. So she kind of pops out a lot. Yeah. So those are my sins that are to be turned in tomorrow. Hope I get an A, hopefully. I do not know how I'm supposed to display these. I know I was planning to put them in a circle, like that, but don't know how I would display those, like on the wall. Maybe like lots of tape. I don't know. Whew, but anyways, I hope you like this sketchbook video. I'm desperately trying to work on the Q&A. I still have to, like, I did answer all the questions. I did film it all. All I have to do is edit and go through it and just make the final cut and put it on YouTube, and it will be split into 2 parts because there's so many questions. I will have to split it up into 2 parts, so maybe one day I'll put part 1 and then the next I'll put part 2. So yeah, don't worry, I'm absolutely working on that, and I actually have a challenge in mind that I'm gonna do. I did see somebody else do it, and I want to do it too, but maybe I can ask her for her permission first, because she did make up the challenge. So I'll make sure to get her permission first so I can do this. And yes, so I hope you guys like this video. My camera's about to die, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye.